Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to talk about
How to talk about money with your partner.
how did we talk? Well, actually,
We
based on
talk
our
every day,
this is based on our personal experience.
Yeah, yeah.
um,
But I feel like a lot of couples, they don't really talk about money, or they have separate mind, or they leave it to one person to manage all the accounts. They don't know where's the money going in or going out.
it's funny though because you've mentioned it that way. With most of personal finance book that I've been reading, is saying exactly that. And most of the decision maker is based on the men. Like
Why?
the breadwinner, let's say, because they earn the income. Whoever the breadwinner is, like they take care of the finances, and I guess the female, the stay-at-home parents.
If how often is it any stay-at-home mom these days?
No, but back in the days, let's say.
Yeah, back in the days, it's traditional.
Now it's like it comes to 50-50, and then how does that work? Or if not, somehow the table has turned, where it's actually
female has to
female
work.
the one that actually take care of most of the finances. Or,
is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So like I guess it was a rather interesting article that we've been what I've been going through anyway.
Yep.
And yeah, it makes sense, like for us anyway. We how we do it is like we started in the very beginning before you were even getting married.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll say, like, once you marry or once you think that partner is long term, you should think about combining your
well, have the
your
conversation
money
first of all.
Yeah.
And then if both of you guys agree, then make a plan of what is the goal plan of this.
The thing is, you're sharing everything with that partner. Like you're sharing your bed, sharing your secret, or most of them. You're sharing everything. Even some of the female, I don't change your last name. You're sharing the last name. Why don't you share?
Exactly.
Why don't you share your bank account details and how much you're making? And these days, like he work full time, I work full time. You do housework, I do housework. We both deal with the kids. Why can't you sharing your bank account and how much you make, how much you spending?
And it makes it hard, especially when I guess some people have the shame of I have a debt and you don't. I feel like that when we first in our journey, like as an example, I guess we started our journey. You're already, I guess, a couple steps higher than me. You had investment property. You had money in the bank.
I didn't have that.
You didn't have any debt. Where I started, where in our relationship, it's like I was minus. I think I had a credit card debt. I was transferring from one credit card to another credit card, so that way it was a zero interest for balance transfer. That's it. And then you're off you go with saving and
slowly investing. I spent a lot at that time. Yeah.
And then here I am still trying to manage my debt also.
Yeah, so I think just have to talk about that. If we're looking back, if you haven't paid off your debt, I would say you pay it off because we're not together. Yeah, I'm not going to help you. Who knows if I have helped you? Then what if we're not together?
Yeah.
And then who's going to pay me back the money? Right?
Yes, exactly. And then I was in the mission of just I'm just gonna work and pay off the debt. Work, pay off the debt.
Correct. First,
work, pay off the debt.
Yeah. First of all, is sharing all these your financial.
Yep.
I know it's hard.
It'll
be hard. Someone has to bring up the conversation. How much do you earn? How much do you spend?
Do you have any debt? Do you have any payments?
Do you have any inheritance? What car are you driving? Do you have any finance with your car? How much is your mortgage?
Yeah, we didn't even I didn't even know about. All I know, like you had an investment property, you have a mortgage on it. I didn't even know the internet of it.
No.
I was in debt. I didn't. All I know is like I need to just pay off all of this consumer debt. That's it.
Yeah.
So that stage alone, it takes a while.
Yes. I'll say if one person's having debt, the other person is like what our situation were, then you should just pay off everything and then we start at zero. It's not, but then if longer term, if we marry, then whatever I have is yours.
Correct.
Because how we see it is you sharing everything, can't you share your money?
Yeah.
But you just have to split it. Okay, let's say we have this what's that called?
Discretionary spending.
Yes, discretionary spending.
Yeah.
Example, sometimes I like to have a nice haircut. And he doesn't do it, but so he can use the money to spend something else. But it's not like I spend $2 and he's going to spend $500. It's not fair.
Yeah.
You just have to talk about that. It's nothing secret about money.
Yeah.
So that's the first one. You have to share. And then the second, some people will think, what is mine is mine. Whatever my income is mine. But you know, when we had our kids, when we got kids, and then you were the one making the money, and I was there at home deal with the kids. I feel like a lot of responsible, like not responsible. Like I feel I used to make money. I used to make better money than you, and then now I have to rely on you.
Yeah.
I feel
and not just that, my income not as high as you.
Yes, correct.
So you're the breadwinner, but yet.
And stop working.
And we stop working, and I'm like, okay.
So a lot of burden for you at that time.
I gotta be the breadwinner.
Yeah, but then lucky you didn't. We're not as bad. Like I make this money, you're not allowed to spend it. But sometimes if I spend something, you feel like, oh, I work so hard.
Yeah.
Of course, you will have that feeling, you know. Like if I am the one who's making all the money and he's stay-at-home mom and stay-at-home dad, and he's spending on solar panels.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend $30,000 on stuff.
Yeah, then I'll be angry too. But
yeah,
I think it's just have to talk about that. Everything about conversation, right?
Yeah. So I guess the starting the conversation, it doesn't matter where you are in your relationship. Let's say the earlier the better. And the earlier that you guys have a goal plan on what is it that you're trying to achieve and understanding where your finance is currently, it's the better. Yeah. So to the last point. So you should have a goal or a long-term plan together. Go for the same direction. Yeah. Like sometimes we talk about if the couple, if you're not aligned, that's a line which is very hard to go through in long term. If I like to spend a lot on little things. Yeah. And you don't like to spend at all. I like to spend, when I spend big in one product. For example, like a car or something like that. Yeah? Like $50,000, bang. Whereas you like your increments of $5, $10, $100, $50, bits and pieces. But every spending month. On solar, bang, $30,000. Yeah. But I think in general, guys are like that. They look for, normally they don't spend much, but when they spend, it's a lot. Yeah. But I think it's just, again, it's conversation. You have the long-term goal. For us, we think about solar. We both agree we need to install it. It's a lot of money, but are we willing to pay it to save our energy bill in the future? Yes. Then we're going to have a plan. How can we get the money? How much can we afford it? And when do we do it? Great. So overall, I guess, in the beginning, the quicker, the better is my main thing. And then on top of that, you can't just like, no, straight away, not like first day. Sound like first day. Oh, I'm 35 already. I'm looking to have baby. Are you looking to have baby? And then you're like, extreme. No. And then you're like, oh, I'm 35 already. I'm looking to I'm looking retirement. What's your retirement plan? First day. Like for us, the other thing is, I guess we talk regularly about it. Yeah. Quite often. At the very least, it's on a monthly basis. Yeah. Very minimum. But in some cases, it's probably a weekly basis. What do you talk about? It's every day. A daily basis. Yeah. So that's just our 2 cents, guys, based on our own experience, based on our lifestyle and our journey towards fire. Yep. So if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe, comment. See you next time. Bye. Bye.